Welcome to the Talkin Baseball pregame show. My name's Jimmy. Sitting next to me is Jake. In California is Trev. Producer Zach behind the plate, coming to you live from the Roosevelt Studios here in the Bronx. Half slate of games today. Ooh, everyone in the mood? Okay. Trev, how you doing?
This song gets me, man. I'm telling you. I was already in a good mood. Now I'm feeling like silky out here in the West Coast.
Yeah.
I'm currently in a battle against a gopher in my backyard.
Ooh.
I'm putting traps everywhere. My wife won't let me use poison. But I'm going to get it done.
Do you think if it ran towards your wife, she would kick it?
Yes. Or no, she'd probably run away. I don't know.
That's a funny Modern Family sitcom where she's telling you can't use poison, you can't use poison. Then finally it comes close to her and she kicks it to death. Save that for when I write my sitcom. That's my scene. No one steal it. Jake, how are you doing?
I'd like to welcome everyone to the Talkin Baseball pregame show. We are coming live from the Roosevelt Studios, RSVLTS/JOMBOY. I'm doing good, baby, and I'm ready to welcome everyone into this very sexy baseball week of love and homers. So, I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Doing well. All right, we'll cut the music.
You're an idiot, Jake. You're
So
an idiot.
hot. You think
Love and homers.
love and homers? That's what I'm about. Make that a shirt.
Love and homers.
Love and homers, man.
Bam. Yeah. All right.
Dang.
Just want to get into the games here?
I think so.
I'll do the East Coast.
Yeah?
You got it good today.
Good.
All right, here we go. In the East, we got the Braves playing the Phillies. Sean Newcomb versus Aaron Noah. Braves looking really good. One more game before they head to the Yankees. Phillies trying to bounce back after a couple of losses. The Nationals are facing off against the Mets. Steven Matz versus Patrick Corbin. Nats also coming off some losses, would probably enjoy some wins. The Rays and the Red Sox are squaring off. The Rays just took 3 out of 4 from the Yankees. They're looking to keep that storm a-rolling, and they got Ryan Yarbrough, the human rain delay, on the bump. So storms, rains, Rays. Damn, a lot of weather there.
Yeah.
Rays of sunshine, rain delay pitcher, the storm. You guys followed along.
Yep.
That's all. It's 3 games.
Oh, yeah.
That's all we got.
Rays trying to keep the momentum going. They took 3 out of 4 from the Yanks at home. I think they're still winless on the road, so got to get that first road win. Heading up to Boston, see if they can start getting hot. Newcomb, Nola. Anyone in the book there?
I've hit Nola well, but
Nothing out.
I don't think I faced Newcomb. I haven't given the full slate a look yet, but I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
Okay.
The Rays, big series for them.
Okay.
I don't think they're playing good baseball right now, but to be 8-8, to take 3 or 4 from the Yankees, if they would have, lost 3 or 4, we would have been talking about a whole different situation in Tampa. But that's a big series for them. It kind of shows that they're not intimidated. There are some good comeback victories. So big series for them. They gotta figure some things out though.
Who do you have pitching for the Red Sox?
Undecided currently.
Yeah, so the good thing about the Rays is, they beat the Yankees, and they were close games, and it was kind of a weird set because you have the doubleheader, a lot of bullpen games. The Yankees did a game where they just threw 3 guys that hadn't pitched yet this season basically out there, and 3 non-people. But the Rays won. I'm not trying to discredit their win at all. They played as tough. They stepped with it. Their bats weren't hot, I wouldn't say, at all.
No.
The Red Sox can help fix that. And then the Red Sox get their bats hot, and then maybe after it, the Rays are really clicking and going strong.
Yeah, I've kind of got it as like the A's were a couple weeks back. The A's were winning games, but their big guys weren't doing it. Now their big guys are doing it, and they're nasty. They've won 9 in a row. So
someone came into Oakland, and you were saying, "Hey, this is a get-right series for them." Was it the Mariners?
Could have been the Mariners.
Yeah,
Somebody
it was Justice Sheffield.
The Mariners. Good
So yeah,
start
this could be a
yesterday.
series like that for the Rays. They could use that for sure.
Use the
Anybody
big
can.
monster to slap some doubles. And then Trevor, I'll kick this to you. The Nats Mets series, we don't have a massive lean, but we want to see one of those teams get hot. So like either take 3 out of 4 or sweep all 4.
We don't want to split there. I'm actually rooting for the Mets to sweep.
I think, we were rooting for the Mets prior to the Syndergaard news. After that, we've kind of been like, don't love that team as much as we did. And then Washington, we always just focused on the 3 starting pitchers. But as much as we love that, you still got to hit the ball. You got to play defense. And yes, I would agree. We want someone to come out of this sweeping so they get their record up into the race. But who knows, man? Neither of these teams have looked very good.
No.
It's true.
It's true.
Brian Dozier, friend of the pod on the Mets now, so facing off against his the team he won the World Series with last year.
Dozier
Storyline.
revenge series.
You think inside job?
I think he's probably in the lineup tonight, if I had to guess. I don't think they've been released yet, but
tells all the pitchers how to get Soto out.
did it work? I think he got a few hits yesterday.
Sure.
Maybe. No one can
I
tell.
guess they weren't playing the Mets yesterday.
Yeah.
Jake, what's going on in the Centrale?
In the Central, the Chicago White Sox head to Detroit. Dallas Keuchel versus Michael Fulmer. A lot more fun matchup a few years ago. But Detroit's playing good baseball, baby. 8-5 Detroit Tigers. Keep doing the damn thing. Minnesota, Milwaukee. A little teaser. That will be what I'm watching tonight. Randy Dobnak versus Adrian Hauser. Senor Puke. And I think that's it in the Central. Am I just two gaming it today?
Can we make that a shirt?
Senor Puke?
Senor Puke. That's pretty funny.
Thank you.
2 games in the Central. The Cardinals are screwing things up again.
Yeah. They're still...
But you like that matchup in Milwaukee.
I do, man. I think, Dobnak Hauser probably doesn't put a lot of lead in people's pencils, but I'll talk about it more in a minute because at least for this year, it should.
Okay.
Zach, how much will you hate me if I change my homer picks?
Oh, man.
Graphics just going to be wrong. So, I mean,
You've been doing that a lot.
That's up to you.
A lot of late audibles.
Well, because we don't have time to prep on Mondays.
Late audibles.
I just looked at some of the BVP numbers, and there's 2 guys that are just crazy.
Damn.
I got a couple of them.
No, you don't have the 2 guys that are nuts.
What's the other?
I have one that's nuts.
Let's see. Tigers, White Sox.
You do. Okay, Conforto's the one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nuts numbers
Back
against
to the
Corbin.
East.
The other guy's Charlie Blackmon, the hottest guy in all of baseball. He lights up the pitcher he's going against, and I didn't take him in the homer draft.
Yeah. I've already
I'll
taken
allow
him.
a change. I'll allow a change. We haven't got there
Back
yet.
in the Central,
Yeah.
Dallas Keuchel trying to stop a little 2-game losing streak for the White Sox going to Detroit.
We'll go
Detroit's
into that.
feeling good.
We'll go into that a little later. That's my what to watch for.
Detroit feeling good, baby.
I don't know about good.
No, they're feeling good.
Feeling
Trev.
good.
Feeling
Trev.
good. I think they're feeling like, what's going on here?
Nico,
Like,
good. They're confused. Wait.
we're not supposed to be doing this, but I do like, there's some guys in that lineup that we like.
Yeah.
CJ Crone just on his dick dropping tour.
Dude, I almost had him pegged. I think we both had him pegged for the homer draft. And
Yeah.
we passed because Tigers. Trevor Plouffe.
It's sad to watch. I'm sorry. It's sad to watch Mickey Cabs right now.
Hey, 4 homers.
I know, but some of his swings, you're like, man, that just doesn't have the same sound that it used to.
Pure power
Is it
now.
even sadder if you find out I just subbed him out? I had him as my homer pick today, and I just took him out.
I saw that.
It's done.
I mean, he still got it.
I had a whole thing about him and Keuchel, the crafty vets, lefty righty, but he's done. I put Blackmon in. Spoiler.
That's a better pick. He's he's probably gonna go off now that I'm saying anything about him. I mean, I saw the guy win a Triple Crown right in front of my eyes. So
Same.
he's got it, but he just looks a little slower.
Little slower. Trev,
Father
what's
time.
going on in the West?
We got a full slate in the West. Jake's Rocks bringing in the D-backs. The D-backs are playing horribly. The Rockies are the best team in baseball. Ooh. We got Robbie Ray versus John Gray. That's a good pitching match right there. Robbie Ray's had a tough start to the year, but we all know what he can do. Mariners head on into Texas. This is a series of kind of the bottom of the barrel in the West. Justin Dunn versus friend of the pod, Kyle Gibson, who has pitched very well so far. We'll be watching out for that one. Rangers need to make something happen. Then we got the... What?
My bad.
Then we got the Giants heading into Houston. Lance McCullers Jr. versus I don't have a Giants pitcher listed.
I got Logan Webb.
Logan Webb going for the Giants. The Astros just getting swept. They're getting their dugout charged. It's going to be interesting to see. What do the Giants do? What do the Giants have up their sleeve for the Astros? We'll see. Then we got the Athletics hot off a sweep heading down to Anaheim. Sean Manaea versus Julio Teheran. Manaea's got to step it up. He's 0-2 with an 8.03 ERA so far, but the A's are playing great baseball. And to round it off, my Padres versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Garrett Richards versus Dustin May. May has been appointment television every time he's stepped on the bump. But the Padres playing good. Tatis is an animal. This is gonna be a fun series to watch. I'm excited about it. Late games, West Coast, like 10 p.m. Trev coming out early, and that's what's happening in the West.
Trev coming early. Like it.
Yeah.
A little disrespect on the second place Rangers.
Yeah, they're hot.
Currently getting the division playoff spot.
Angels
a lot of disrespect.
Stink. Angels stink.
Jake's mad at the Angels.
I'm mad at the Angels. I think a lot of people are mad at the Angels.
And they should be. Free Mike Trout.
My real what to watch for, I will discuss in my Homer draft choice. But since we did the West, I'll stay in the West since my what to watch for is in the West. It's the Rangers-Mariners series, Trev. Now, you say both these guys suck. The Rangers just swept the Angels. Lance Lynn is still out there dropping dick on everyone.
Yes.
Still doing crazy
Stadium
shit.
tour of dick dropping for Lance.
Kyle Gibson had a good game one. His second game is a quality start, 6 innings pitched, 3 earned runs. He's doing well. The Rangers need to sweep the Mariners. The Rangers need to win all 3 games. Put the Mariners in the basement. They're not even trying to come out. They're just hanging out down there, chilling, playing video games, waiting to grow up a little bit and then get some adult time later on in life. The Rangers, they're trying to be real. They're trying to be good. So I was about to be fully off the Rangers if they got swept by the Angels, but they did the sweeping. Now I need them to sweep the Mariners. I need them to beat them. It's not even really what to watch for. Just the Rangers, prove yourself, go win. Both teams have 6 wins.
We keep asking these teams, like, show yourself, like, show your true colors. And in this weird year, we have the Tigers at 8-5. You know,
Don't sleep on the Tigers.
Don't sleep on the Tigers, I guess. I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm asleep.
Chris Kramer in the chat says, hot take, Mariners take the series. Very well could happen. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like,
that's the problem.
The West is just a shit show, and it's going to stay a shit show, and I want teams to establish themselves, and I want the Rangers to go from 6-11 or the Rangers go to 6-8 to 9-8 and leave this series with a winning record and stay in second place. Tough to get sweeps.
Yeah.
We've done the math on that. It is tough
to get sweeps.
Tough to get sweeps, so demanding one is a little rude of me.
Yeah, going Texas.
Hit. They have to hit.
Yeah.
You know, like,
get it going, Texas. They just picked up Dietrich. Maybe there's your solution. And yeah, kind of bad news for what the baseball community wants to hear. Houston welcomes San Fran, and then I think they have an easy series after that. So watch out for the Stros. They might start putting up some W's. But hey, maybe they'll be confused with their hitting coach getting suspended. And Angels, God, they're facing Oakland, who's playing the best baseball in the majors right now. And then after this series, do they play Houston? Are they the next series? I forget.
The Angels play the A's and then the Dodgers, I believe.
Dodgers, you're right. So, Halos, you better find something quick, because otherwise we're going to be talking about you in a week, and you're going to be 6-16 or something. So, figure it out. Took me a lot to not pick a game of the night in the West, because I actually like what's going on out there. Robbie Ray versus John Gray. Is that not the most? That's the West Coast pitching matchup. Like,
We've had a lot of rhyming matchups. We had Lauer versus Bauer, Keuchel and Fulmer. Those rhyme, so a lot of rhyming going. Jake, what's your what to watch for?
Ooh, me and Trev both kept it in the Central. As I teased, I'm going Milwaukee, Minnesota. The Twinkies get swept over the freakend by the Kansas City Royals. A little surprise there. And Milwaukee, they lose a series to the Reds. I'd been putting some pressure on the Reds to get some W's. They win the series. That's what you got to do. So now Milwaukee, they were coming off the COVID stuff. Yelich is getting hot. You got to start winning games. Minnesota, you just got swept by the Royals. You got to start winning games. And Hauser versus Dobnak, again, I said probably not a matchup that gets you too excited. Randy Dobnak currently leading the AL in ERA, a 0.6, 15 innings. It's early in the year. But what if I told you Randy Dobnak's career MLB stats, 43.1 innings pitched, a 1.25 ERA. It's early for Randy, but he's doing the damn thing. Uber driver.
I think he's got too much Pirates in him. He's going to start being bad.
Too much Bama in me. And then on the other side of the mound, Adrian Hauser, a guy that had a really solid year last year.
Senior Puke.
Senor Puke, 111.1 innings, so 1-1-1-1. Wow, look at that. More strikeouts than innings pitched last year, 3.72 ERA. Really nice year. He started this year 2 games, 12 innings. He's only given up 1 earned run, and he's got a 0.75 ERA. So we've got a 0.60 going against a 0.75. And if baseball works how it normally does, expect a 10-11 final in that game.
Neither of these pitchers has faced the other team at all, really. Like, there's 3 at-bats for Dobnak or Hauser. Trev, is that something you think is a big element or not a big element when you face a pitcher you've never seen before?
It's a big element. I mean, if you go up there, like obviously you have video and they have a lot of other stats now. You know, they have the spin rate stats. You can kind of tell if a guy's going to have late life, what his pitches are going to do. But until you stand in the box, I mean, your timing isn't going to be there. And it might be, but you don't know.
So expect Dobnak and Hauser to just breeze through the lineup the first time, bet the under in this game per Trevor Plouffe.
I wouldn't go that far because both these teams can mash, but
hammer.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that, if you're going to feel better about the over the second time through the lineup, yes.
Okay.
Third time through the lineup, yes.
Yeah. What's your what to watch for?
I will say this before we move on to mine. I think it's obviously a much more must-win for the Brewers this series. The Twins have a 99.9% chance to make the playoffs according to whatever the standings are. They're going to be okay. So the Brewers, they need to start winning games and winning games against teams like this. So I think for them, it's much more of a we got to get this series. You're right. Yelich is hot, and you got to ride that wave.
Braves fans don't have anything to worry about unless there's a big injury in the last 2 weeks of the season.
Trev, does it change your opinion at all? And this is a JOMBOY stumble into. The Twins are only playing the Royals and the Brewers for the next
20
3
days.
weeks.
Isn't that weird? They did
weird.
So
Royals, Brewers, Royals, Brewers, Royals. Next 5 series, it's all the same team.
I guess it's either it's either sports talk spin zone you want to go with. If the Brewers do get the best of them, you get another chance quickly, or you can't believe you keep running into these guys. So, I don't know. I think your Twins will end up being
They'd be all right
as that 7th seed in the East. What's your what to watch for, Trev?
My what to watch for stays in the Central, and we're going to go with the Chicago White Sox. Who are you? What kind of team are you? I feel like we asked this of a lot of teams, kind of just said that about the Rangers, but the White Sox. I got a text this week from former big leaguer, Minnesota Twins Hall of Famer, Justin Morneau.
Oh, wow. Congrats, Trev.
Thank you. Name drop. The reason I say that is he's a broadcaster for the Twins. He sat in these games, watched them play the White Sox whenever that was, 3 or 4 days ago. And he texted me and said, am I crazy to think that the White Sox can win the World Series this year? This guy just sat down and watched him play. He sends me that text, and I'm like, you're probably kind of crazy, but because he said that, I have to go start looking into it. Are you crazy? We kind of talked about they could be really good if all the things line up. They've been hitting the crap out of the ball. Their pitching has been okay. Keuchel has been like great. Giolito has kind of been average. He'll pick it up. He's been too much around the zone. Needs to bring it back in, kind of what he did last year. But if you look at what's going on there, I mean, they're 8-8, and the schedule for them, we love to talk schedules here, is going to get real easy coming up. We got Detroit for 3. Who knows if they play the St. Louis games?
Yeah.
They're supposed to play St. Louis, but they're going to be rusty if they do play. Then they have Detroit for 4. The Cubbies come into town, which is always tough. But then after that, Pittsburgh and Kansas City. This is their time to make a run. And if you're going to be good, if Justin Morneau thinks you could win the World Series, the time to start is right now. Yeah, Keuchel on the mound, like I said, he's been incredible. They got to go on a run right here. So I'm looking forward to this series. They are playing the big, bad Detroit Tigers, but I think this might be, to steal a Jake phrase, the pumpkin's coming, or whatever that is.
Yeah. I don't even know the phrase.
The ball's about to drop. The pumpkin is here.
Turn back into a pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is it. This is their schedule, because at the end of the year, their schedule gets very tough. But this is where they need to make a run. Play 500 ball for a tough schedule.
They're going up against Fulmer, who was really good in 2017, and then the Tigers should have traded him because they had legit offers for him, and they didn't. And now he's been bad ever since, a la Boyd, who's on the same trajectory. Tigers' rebuild could have been going a lot smoother if they got rid of those guys when they had a lot of value. I mean, Boyd missed all of 2019. He comes back in his first start in 2020. It was awful. I don't know what's going on with him, but I don't have a lot of faith. I have a lot of faith in Keuchel to give the White Sox a game to compete in. I'd take the White Sox here after losing a couple to get back in the swing of things.
I told you guys their schedule. It's very light coming up. Listen to the end of the year for the White Sox. Starting September 14th, they have Minnesota for 4, Cincinnati for 3, Cleveland for 4, and they end with the Cubs for 3. They got to go right now.
Got to go.
Got to go. Yeah, tough. Tim Anderson hurt. Nick Madrigal, that's who they want up the middle, but they still got bodies there. And it's the Tigers. You're right. Go get them. You're 500 right now. The season has started. You're in it. People love that lineup around baseball. Your teaser, you're going to hear a little bit more about those White Sox on one of the 5 for 5 episodes of Talking Baseball this week. So, yeah, good to know Justin Morneau's got his eye on him.
Got his eye.
He does.
People in baseball love that line.
Former Chicago White Sox, Justin Morneau.
Oh.
Wow, lesser known.
And
Anyway,
Rocky.
moving on to Homer Draft. It's the Homer Draft. Little update. We are all tied up
What?
at 4.
When did Jake get 4?
He got Trevor Story.
The other day.
Yep.
Combination of our names.
Yep.
Yeah, you got it.
So, that's exciting, huh?
You got Yelly on Friday?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. I'm tied up. I was
Decent pick.
I was big behind.
Decent pick. Yeah.
Big behind.
That Trout guy, Dad Trout, was huge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Run it, Jim.
I got 2 big names coming
Wow.
today. Yeah. I got Fernando Tatis. 4 home runs in his last 3 games. And here's why, Trev. I really just wanted to talk about this. A lot of people aren't going to understand the matchup of the day. And that is when Fernando Tatis steps into the box against Dustin May. If there's any pitcher-batter matchup where you think, oh, if we had a red zone channel, we'd put this to the masses and say, tune in, baseball fans. 2 names you should probably know. That's the
good
one.
one.
That's the at bat of the day for me, I think. It's fun. Dustin May's a young dude. He's pumping gas. He's doing ballerina twirls. He's looking grimly out there. Tatis swaggered out of his brain, hitting bombs, absolute bombs. So I more
He
just
looks
wanted.
like the real deal.
I more just wanted to talk about that matchup. So I just used it as a homer draft, but it's not a bad pick anyway because I think Tatis is looking at Dustin May saying, "Hey, I'm the cock of this walk, not you."
Is this their first time matching up? Do they have a bats? I haven't looked.
I don't know. Maybe.
I'll check it out.
But it wasn't this Tatis was big last year, but right now he is.
Oh, he was really good last year.
I know, but I'm just saying right now he's like taking over baseball.
It's on top of the game.
Yes.
It's on top
6'4", runs like the wind.
They've faced each other before.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Ground out, strikeout, line out, ground
1 for
out,
6.
double, strikeout. So he got a double earlier this season.
He's due.
He's due. And with my second pick, you heard me audible mid-show to Blackman. He's got he had 11. He was on base 4 times, 2 games in a row over the weekend, and then I think 2 times on Sunday. He's got really good numbers off of, who's he facing? I just had it up.
Blackman, who is? Yeah, you did bring it up. I didn't look.
He's got
It was
5
lefty on lefty, right?
Yeah, he's got 5 homers against the guy he's facing.
Robbie Ray.
And I think Charlie Blackman
gotcha.
is hitting over 600 versus lefties this season. I
Yeah.
think he's 14 for 25.
That's sick. What a sicko, man.
Dude, we checked out his stats this morning. He's disgusting right now. I think he's hitting 453 or something. And
Yes.
it's not all cores either. He
Just
did it on the road.
He's Todd Helton, bro. Todd
He's
Helton
sick.
reincarnated.
So he's got 48 plate appearances against Robbie Ray. So a good, decent history. 5 home runs, 2 in 2016, 1 in 2017, 1 in 2018, 1 in 2019. So he's got a home run off Robbie Ray every year for the last 4 years. Needs to keep that streak alive. He's got a triple, a double. He's got a .435 batting average, 1.284 OPS. So, I mean, the guy is out of his mind right now. And the pitcher that he's facing, he's got out of the world stats against. That's my pick. I audibled from Miggy Cabs. And I got 2 big guys, 2 hot hands.
Hot.
So if I go over, I'm wasting some picks, but I'm doing it.
All right.
Nice stuff. Trev?
I went against my rules today. It hasn't really been working out for me. I've kind of been stagnant. I had, right around 3 or 4. So I just went strictly numbers today. Who's got the best matchups that I thought was going on? And for my first one, I will take Michael Conforto versus Patrick Corbin. The numbers are ridiculous. 22 ABs, 5 homers. So he sees them well, obviously. The numbers kind of suggest he might not hit a homer tonight because you can't just keep that up. But I guess what? I'm going with it. I've seen Tatis hit a zillion homers in a row, so why can't Conforto continue a streak against Corbin? Lefty, I don't care. I'm going for it. Second homer draft, my guy Bryce Harper. Another lefty matchup going against Sean Newcomb. Harper, 9 at-bats, 2 homers. He sees the ball well. I'm going with my gut, 2 lefties versus lefties. I don't care. Homer draft.
Did not realize you guys were going studs today.
Yeah.
Because I, too, went studs. But they're lesser-known studs. Trev, love the picks. Lefty on lefty.
Is Conforto like a stud?
Not a stud, but kind of low-key. Kind of low-key.
Stud.
He's got some nice numbers. And that's kind of what I've got going on here. I went with Ketel Marte. The batting average, the on-base is there for Ketel. The power stroke hasn't. He's got 1 home run. They're playing in Coors Field. He wants to get one. Ketel gets one. Get those power numbers up while you're in Coors. And then I'm going Austin Meadows versus the Red Sox. He came back this weekend. Sequence, Trevor Plouffe. Young stud. Like we said, those Red Sox bats can get you hot in a hurry. So give me Meadows. Yeah. Feeling good about it. I
like the Meadows pick.
Every weekday, the weekends have got sloppy. We might be canning the weekends. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 4 weekday days, we've had a homer. So
Love Meadows. I talked to him about hitting. Check
Yeah.
out Sequence. He's got the most repeatable swing in baseball. That's why I said you're going to be good for a long time. Just stay right there. And I love Ketel Marte. Watching him is a treat. One of the only treats about watching the D-backs.
Now, last Friday, I told one of you, I said, take Trout. He's going to homer. He did. No one took him.
yeah, but then
I think I've already taken him. So
and I don't think he homered the next game. I'm saving him for a streak like you did. I'm trying to get 3 to 4 homers out of Trout.
When are you going to take
Conforto's a
him?
stud, by the way. I
Coming
looked
up.
his numbers up.
Yeah, he is.
He's a real deal.
Yeah, Conforto in 2017, it was like Is he going to be better than Judge? A lot of Mets fans made that argument for a long time. Now Alonso came up, so now they can use Alonso as that argument. That's real. That was just how they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my thing with all this is you got to do it for more than 1 year. Love Pete. Keep going.
Keep going. Don't. He's
he's not doing well this year, but
you got to ramp it up. He keeps going like this.
Keep going from last year, he's saying. Yeah. Keep going from last year.
Keep going from last year.
A little pat on the butt. You got it.
You're rooting for him to stay below 200?
Stay the course, man. Peaks and valleys, ebbs and flows.
Trust it.
Aim small, miss small.
Love that movie.
It's a good movie. Jake has the DVD in every
language. I do too. All right.
Well,
play that music.
No, Jimmy's dumb prop bet of the day.
Wow.
Oh, I want that silky music.
We'll get it. Right, Jimmy's dumb prop bet of the day. Trev, you and I got it wrong on Friday. Jake got it correct. Good job to Jake. I think I want to go to the rhyming.
Ooh.
The rhyming.
I got to say, these haven't been dumb prop bets. You've actually been pretty good.
I want to do something with
pressure.
Robbie Ray, John Gray, and Dustin May. I just want... Is there a fun way to combine those two?
How about combined strikeouts, May and Ray versus May and... Who's the other one? Gray.
Whoa.
So you get Dustin May no matter what.
Okay, no, I'm just doing this. Innings pitched plus strikeouts.
Ooh.
Those are your three options, all the A's. Ray, Gray, May. Who has the most innings pitched plus strikeouts at the end of the day? It's May versus the Padres, Gray versus the D-backs, Ray versus the Rockies. Ray, I think, is the least likely. He's having the worst season, and all of the Rockies have really good numbers against him. May's got electric stuff, but the Padres are swinging nice right now. John Gray, also electric stuff. D-backs kind of... I'm going to take Dustin May.
Yeah, I think the other A's are in Coors, so I think you got to go Dustin.
Yeah, I want to go Dustin. Do you want me to go opposite of you guys just for the sake?
No, I don't care. We've done this before and been wrong.
Robbie Gray can put up double-digit Ks pretty easily, so Johnny can punch you out too. Dustin could be out quick. Who knows? Show me your Tatis.
Battle of the A's. Gray, May, Ray. Innings pitched plus strikeouts minus a point for an earned run. Wow. Whoa.
Christ.
Formula.
I'm going Dustin May. Every single thing you add just favors him. Strikeouts favors, earned runs favors. They're in Coors. I'm going Dustin May. Hopefully we're all right.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Going Dustin May.
Recency bias, maybe. I don't know. I love John Gray. Should I go John Gray?
I like John Gray.
Who are they facing?
The Diamondbacks.
They're playing each other.
Oof.
Maybe we should just keep it in there.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just keep it in there.
Ray versus... Okay, new Jimmy's dumb prop bet of the day. Robbie Ray versus John Gray. We're doing innings pitched plus strikeouts minus earned runs.
Okay. I'm going Ray. I'm going Ray to get on track.
I'm going Gray.
You're going Gray. I'm going Ray.
Yeah.
I'll go Gray.
Zach, do you want to make a pick?
Zach?
I'll throw Gray in there.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Trying to please your bosses.
Everyone keep track of that as you watch that game. Starts at 8:40 p.m. Whatever time. East Coast time? Does it have it for me?
All right.
Yeah, I think so. Talkin
8:40
Eastern. Where's this damn music? Goodbye.
Go Astros.
Rob Lowe's on the show tomorrow, the actor, if you want to tune in. And Matthew Lowe's son.